Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network, so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
That's right, it's the Coco Show. If David Strand's on the job, there's something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get under your skin, so you can see it just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catching people by surprise like... What you say, David?
It's Jolly, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, go loud, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
It's the Coco Show with your man David Strand.
Yo, it's KDS.
Wong, it's your girl Shanti.
Well, it's your main man David Strand here with the Coco Show. What I know? My girl Shanti. Take that face. Take that face.
Please just take the gum out your mouth.
Negative. My show. Hush. Your main man, DJ KDS.
That card?
Right.
Sure did.
Wow.
Fine,
Sure
we'll hear it in the
did.
recording anyway.
Low.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear you pop.
Main man G.
Y'all crazy as hell.
With special guest, Mr. Dre.
What's happening, y'all?
Mr. DJ.
What's up, y'all?
Miss Jack.
What's popping? To the rest. They can't see it. Get it, pop it, lock it.
Oh, alright.
Coming soon. Let's see what I'm doing. For now, just feel me.
Lord.
That energy. Yeah.
Doing it.
Wow.
That virtual energy. Yeah.
Are y'all ready for 2021?
2021.
Is it gonna be any better?
Oh, yes. Honestly. For starters, we've already gotten a head start. Okay.
With what?
By hiring another buffoon?
Some people.
Oh, whoa, wait. No, not here.
Oh, okay. I missed that episode, I guess. I'm sorry.
You did. We started off good though already. We're gonna have 2021 because 2020 sucked.
This whole year sucks.
It sucked as soon as Kobe died. Like they was like, oh, Kobe died. All right.
I felt like up until
Yeah, that was this year.
I feel like all the years past was like juggling, right? And we had a good go at it. And 2020 was when we dropped the balls. So 2021 is a start over. You back at it.
I think we should just let the balls go. Let's not pick
Let them
them
go.
up.
So you basically saying we should go into 2021 with just a sack?
What?
And then, bro, why you?
I thought we were talking about juggling. Turn his mic off. The circus. Is it this button? The circus.
You said juggling 2 balls.
Too many, I think he said.
Well, hey, still got a sack.
I just meant balls. I didn't mean those balls. I just said balls. Who juggles man's balls? No, I don't know. I didn't say that. I said juggling.
Balls.
You guys said
Look.
balls. You got sit here.
He said.
No, I think 2021 is going to be fun. With the new,
Why do y'all say that?
hopefully,
We came out of 2019 saying 2020 was the year, right?
Oh my God, but for real. But can we talk
Why
about how
y'all
we
say that?
started this year?
Everybody say that. Everybody gonna be like 2021 a year, 2021 a year. Like,
well, no, because I was the one that said what virus they'll come out with in 2020. And
This is all your fault.
probably.
As long as I don't hear nobody say New Year, New like that line is so played.
Or New Year, New Life. I heard that one too.
I ain't heard that one. I don't care.
Or New Year, Stay Right. I heard that one too.
No. I guess I can accept that. I never heard it
You know
before,
what? Jordan said that's your motto though.
Whose motto?
Who motto?
That women's motto. I'ma eat good. I'ma stay on my grind. I'ma make money.
And I'm gonna find me a good man.
Right.
Okay, we Y'all are so whack.
Where you at now?
Ray house. He told me he gonna get everything for me, but it's okay.
But he can't even take care of his 3 kids though.
Why you have 3 kids?
It's Ray Ray.
Right.
In 2021, Ray Ray gonna make it out the hood. I'm rooting for you, Ray Ray.
Yeah, he gonna make it to 24 and be right back in jail.
No, Ray Ray, listen to me, Ray Ray. I mean it.
You gonna make it to 24. You go right back in jail.
You can do this. We might even start calling you by your full name, Raymond.
Raymond.
Right.
Raymond.
Raymond. Junior the third.
How is that even possible?
It might be your son. It might not.
What was they doing when they named you? I have no idea.
Junior the third.
So, what are you doing over there? Nothing. You doing nothing.
Yeah, because anytime we come over to your place, guess what you always say?
one more.
You gotta have a shot.
Which one?
I don't do
You gotta have a shot.
We got one. We got one.
No,
more.
nobody drinks my stuff unless they get on the pearl.
We got one more.
Which one?
Oh, no, I don't.
Nah.
Yes,
you don't drink?
get on the
Big
pearl.
drink. I only drink on the cage.
Which one?
I'm a smoker. Ganja holler, baby.
I heard that. I never heard that before.
Ganja holic, I like that.
My friends
Yeah.
came up with it.
You need some t-shirts now.
Yeah, no, right? Ganja holic.
We should take a shot to
on
that.
that. They still got this. You didn't put it on air now, man.
It's already trademarked.
Oh, okay, cool.
We should take a shot to that. That sound dope.
Ganja holler.
Oh man.
Shot taking.
No, I'm good.
Take a shot.
Y'all need me in my right space right now.
Uh-oh, problem.
But I'm thankful though. I appreciate you guys offering me that.
You're welcome. So 2021, Ray Ray's getting out the hood.
We leave it right now. Okay.
Listen, he's gonna get a corporate job. It's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm rooting for you, Ray Ray.
Shouts out to Ray.
I'm gonna try again in 2021. You know what though? I feel like I made some pretty player moves in 2020.
You did.
I did.
I think a lot of people came up in 2020, especially for the black
I
community.
made a lot of money this year, I must say.
On social media, I seen a lot of people opening up their businesses and stuff.
Well, I guess I'll try it first.
Y'all silly.
Right. What else, Jane?
That sound like a shot to the OnlyFans. I'm just you know.
Oh. But I feel like the podcast, we started off pretty good at the beginning of this year. It seems like eons ago. But shout out to Jazzy, aka Toya Sarna. Shouts to
We need to reach back out to her.
Toya Sarna. Yes. She's so gorgeous. Her energy is so wonderful.
She's great.
Shout out to
Yeah, she
DC
gorgeous
Young
too.
Fly
Y'all.
and Chico Bean.
Next time I see y'all, I'm getting on y'all ass too.
Baby.
You touch her booty.
I'm gonna spark them up.
I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
She was like, it's okay.
I wasn't trying to. I was not trying to. I was
It's
trying to
okay,
put my
Tim.
coat down and my hand hit it and I was like, wow.
Ooh,
That's
game. Wow.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
so how did y'all miss out on the sold out event that they got going on?
But I mean, I was just trying to see if I can get all three of them together because we only got DC and we only got Chico.
Yeah.
But we didn't get all three of them together.
So
Hey,
we just go after the
Carlos.
third missing piece. You know, we just hit them up.
I know.
There's more ways to skin a cat.
I've been trying to skin that cat.
I bet you come up with a free pound. I bet they pop up.
That's ridiculous. And I'm not paying that for something. I'm gonna smoke it for damn. So
Just saying, man.
I'm not buying it for them.
Like, that's the cheapest way to get them instead of
And the
paying them
cheapest way
10
to-
grand to show up.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
they already here. We just need them to say what's up.
Paying
Nothing. Yeah, if I I get 10 grand, I be in the house. Nah. If that's what you want, okay. You ain't gonna get it. But
All right, hold on. So what we want? No. Let me just hit. So who we want? Carlos?
Yeah.
Brother Miller?
Yeah.
Jazz one more time?
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to get on DC Young Fly just one time.
No, I mean, I just
face to face. I just fire him up one time, and then I'm never gonna do jokes again.
I strive for greatness. All my life, they told me I couldn't, but they were wrong. If I push myself harder than anyone else, if I train harder than anyone else, if I practice more than anyone else, I will be the greatest. Nike, just do it.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Drizzy Dre. You are listening to the Coco Show podcast right here on freedomkradio.net.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
Yeah, I really know.
Keyword, y'all didn't catch the keywords. I'll never do jokes.
No. I'm gonna do this right now. He quit. He quit. When I tell you he quit, I got him on Snap. That's how quick he is. He made a joke. I said, bro, say something funny. And he was just like, look at you. Yo, Big Coco said, look at that. Bruh, like, immediately. Nah, bruh. I would be scared to even, I ain't gonna say I'm scared, but I would love to do a battle with them to see if I could, to see if I would lose. I know I would.
You would lose, Mike.
I know I would.
I come here to lose, just so you know. Don't worry about it, guys. Fearless. No attention away.
Yeah, so I mean, I would have fun with that. I would even see if we could do an episode of that old Wild 'N Out stuff. You know what I'm saying? That would be fun. But yeah, just wanna meet new people. You know, meet the crew, meet everybody else that's coming on out, and then on top of that, meet everybody that's coming to Greenville. You know, because every time somebody says they come to Greenville, they always say it's boring. What's up?
I think we should try to catch Chris Tucker next, mate.
We'll talk about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we're gonna talk about red gas.
Gaslighting.
How you mess that up though?
I guess because I don't do it. So
you know, I think you're one of those people that has to see the physical word and it locks in.
So what's the physical word?
That's how I am. It's gaslighting.
But what's the man word for it? Ghosting?
No. It's not the same thing.
If I was to use it,
narcissism.
Or
plain it's like straight up narcissism.
I don't
Somebody
recall
just
it
taking
for
advantage of a
us.
good heart. That's
So,
what
Okay, all right,
so
yeah,
I couldn't use the
narcissism.
word trolling it as an example.
No, that's something.
Okay, I'll just ask.
Okay, so yeah, narcissism. Narcissism. Okay, fair enough. Ladies, take it away.
Take it away to where?
Explain it.
Gaslighting?
Yeah.
For the 15th time.
Golly. Gaslighting.
She said golly.
Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse that's seen in abusive relationship. It's an act of manipulating a person by forcing them to question their thoughts, memories, and the events occurring around them. A victim of gaslighting can be pushed so far that they question their own sanity.
Dang.
You did eat the cornflakes.
I did not.
So
You was there when you ate them.
and bodily get into someone's spirit and corrupt it and shatter it and pretend to rebuild it, but it doesn't captivate anything. Right? Or am I wrong?
No, you said that.
I said that?
You said that.
Okay.
I also see it as like also flipping it back on the person. For example, not just in a relationship, but just in any kind of
relationship.
Yeah, like let's say you're just like you bring up a situation to somebody and they're just like trying to make you feel bad, like they're trying to take the focus off of them and make you feel bad and have you question yourself. and you know you're right. They know you're right, but they're trying to take it off of them and flip it back on you and just be like, well, you remember that time you did this, or like they just try to be like, well, I feel like you don't listen to me and stuff like that. Like they just flipping the conversation to make you totally forget about what you want to talk about, make themselves feel bad, and at the end of the day, you kind of walk freely, or you get the subject off of you, so you're not like the hot topic or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good way of saying that.
Basically, doing something to somebody and justifying that behavior because.
Or not justifying, or not acknowledging it at all.
Yeah, just because you felt like they did something to you that they never did at all, and you're just never to blame. It's not like taking accountability.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely
running away from it and not, like you said, taking accountability and taking responsibility.
It's its own term because it encompasses so many different things, and it's just.
It's like a super psycho.
Would you say it's like what's that psychology word when they try to flip it on you?
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, reverse psychology, I guess. Yeah. I mean, reverse psychology is kind of using you on you, right? Or no?
Dude, I think you had it right that time.
So I guess that's not the same concept as gaslighting.
Maybe not, because that's that person reversing what they did to you, but making it seem as if you were the one who, like it's your fault, not their fault.
Okay.
Again, you want to cut all that to the side? Don't call me no more. Done.
That's it?
That's it.
End all be all?
That's it.
And then have the willpower to continue walking away from the situation.
Oh, that's easy. It's called block.
He said it's called block.
That's the most important part.
Well, I don't realize that because it's like a part of it is having Stockholm syndrome, like identifying with your abuser. Like, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I did do that.
Yeah, you start doubting yourself.
And, you know.
But see, then when you realize it, okay, then you wasn't going crazy.
Okay, yeah.
So you start turning homicidal, actually, because once you realize that you wasn't going crazy and they really did all this shit and I accept nothing. Oh, yeah.
Is that when the stripes appear on your wrist?
Boy, what?
Look, now I got to cut you.
You got to do that's some things that men have to do that we don't like to do is accept. We have to accept and have acceptance. So
I wouldn't say men. We just want to say human.
No, because we are pig-headed, stubborn, we stupid, and we always thinking we the king.
None of those things.
Don't categorize me in that genre.
We're all men. Stop. We all have a little. We all have that small little ego / pride. Really, Dre?
What is ego?
No, you're not in your head.
What is ego? Answer the question.
And no, I'm about to answer the question. Hold on.
I'm new to this earth.
She peeped around me like,
why you pull yourself out like that?
Hey, check it out. In the age of political correctness, say male, because there's a lot of males out there that aren't men. You know what I'm saying? Like
boys. We'll say
they don't
don't identify as
boys.
Okay.
I am nothing.
If you want to be even more politically correct.
They don't take on the responsibility or any type of.
Oh.
That's how you get out of that. That's how you get out of stuff.
Okay, so
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so you just can't do that. Oh, man.
Gender identification is a scapegoat.
There we go. All right.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Shut up.
Any day, Mike, you can say I'm a woman and walk in a woman's bathroom.
You can.
Looking at me.
You can get away with that.
I'm good.
All you gotta do is just take testosterone.
First of all, I would be one ugly woman.
Oh, you gotta take some kind of estrogen.
Nah, I would either way it go. My shoulders, and you hit me the wrong way. Hey, how you doing? No.
There are women with deep voices.
I cannot.
So you cool with in the middle of the night? You want to get it from the back?
Okay, first I never said I would take the deep voice to the house. That's gross.
He said that's gross.
No, don't do that.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Just saying.
So gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
Manipulation.
Yes.
Toxic.
Are you gonna tell a story, or are you not gonna tell a story? Without names, or without.
Oh, so this is a live story. This is like
you can tell a hypothetical. You can create a story based off your story.
They know
it's called a scenario.
No one knows nothing.
It's a scenario.
You can make up fake
Give a
names.
scenario.
How about this? Scrub that, Nick. How about that?
Scenario.
Oh no, I give 0 because this person deserves to be outed.
Okay. I'm just asking, were you gonna tell a story? A modified version of the story?
I want to know why we even talking about gas.
I know they want to know
where it came from. Like, what brought this energy in here?
So I ran up into a situation or whatever. Somebody I was dealing with who turned out to be married was gaslighting me. So that's why it got brought up. So yeah, this person, like, they were trying, but I was just like, bruh, I'm not crazy. Like,
right,
you got the wrong one. Like, if you think you can sit here and then try to flip it back on me, like, who do you think you're dealing with? Like, no, you got the wrong one.
Okay, so
Script good.
I went to Harris Teeter the other week after hearing.
You been gaslit.
After hearing from my homeboy's wife that she got into it with some girl that caught her and him in bed together. I go to Harris Teeter, and apparently the girl, I know her pretty well, and she's telling me how she got jumped on by his wife and her cousin, then got shot at and beat up and everything. I'm looking at the blood clot that's already in her eye from her healing. She told the girlfriend, I'm sorry, he told his girlfriend that it was her fault because she came looking for him.
Gaslighter.
Your friend told the side chick.
Yeah.
Not even the side chick. We talking about full-fledged girlfriend because he's been separated from the wife.
Oh,
So
you didn't say that
the
part.
guy friend told his girlfriend that it's her fault that she got beat down because she came looking for him.
Yeah. After he basically told her that he was in trouble. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, so none of this is his fault. It's all your fault because you gave a damn about him.
Right.
Did she know he was married?
Yes.
Oh, she's
completely separated. No, you don't understand. He's been telling her that he does not. Hell, he's been telling me he don't want to be with his wife because his wife is abusive.
But he's married. See, I don't understand what y'all don't understand.
What?
Like, if you marry, you are freaking married. It doesn't matter if you're not with that person. So if somebody come looking for you, you have to expect that.
But if you're separated and like you're officially separated, there are no more feelings there. Yes, you're still married, but you're separated. Unless you're telling the person you're separated from that you still have feelings.
So why? I don't see what G's saying. So if it's a mutual, we're
So
done.
why did
done
the
with
wife
you.
right?
But technically in Greenville, if I'm not mistaken, you have to be separated for a year. You have to live separate the whole 9.
If you live with each other for a year, by common law, you're married.
Because if you went to someone
that's
legal
pretty
saying I
awful.
want a divorce, they're gonna say, listen, give us some time.
If you
Because feelings might change. They don't want to go through the whole
You
procedure.
know what? That ain't even the point that I'm making. The
People
point
find
I'm
other
making-
relationships in between time.
How in the hell do you tell this girl that
It's her fault. But
basically
but why did she
didn't give
jump
a
on
damn
her?
about you? Because I mean, she still
Crazy?
wants to.
So she
still
went and
married
beat
and
somebody
she
up because you was messing with her. So obviously she's not over you. And she diddy bop and shot at this girl because she found out y'all was entwined with each other.
Nah,
And you're
I
telling,
need to see some
and you're
papers.
telling both of them the same story. Of you don't want to be with the other one, you want to be with them. I don't see how you don't think this is gonna come to a head sooner or later.
And I hate that song.
I love that song.
I think somebody was trying to eat cake and cookies and ice cream all
Boy,
at the
he
same
was
time.
trying to do everything.
But you'll never know the truth because only one person knows the truth.
Vocals.
And that's how women become scorned. And not even just women. That's how
Anybody.
humans become scorned. Yeah.
Anybody, because a parent can do it to a child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They
A
really
friend can do it to somebody that they supposedly call a friend. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not just about a romantic connection. You feel me?
Eminem made a whole career out of it.
Oh my God, really?
I'm just saying, like, even if you do tell people flat out and you tell them straight up, it's still gonna be something. Either way it go. So I mean,
What you mean?
so yeah, alright, yeah. So the guy goes up to you, yeah, I'm married and everything, but you know things ain't going like blah 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 blah. You can either say, yeah, I still want to fool with you, or nah.
I'm gonna go for no for 5,000, please, Alex.
But some females still go for it, some males still go for it.
Well, in my mind, if you make that decision, and I'm not judging you for it,
right.
You have already in your mind weighed the consequences of what could happen, and have accepted those consequences. You sign on them. You sign on the dotted line. To me, you feel me? But I mean, it's plenty of situations where the divorce is over, everything's over, and somebody end up dead because the other person just cannot let go. You know what I'm saying? So, then if you do, then if you don't, I guess. But whatever.
I think that's why a lot of people these days want someone that hasn't already like had this established relationship or tied with somebody through somebody. Like they want like.
How, like, is that a thing?
Me and you first everything.
No, here's the thing, and I'm going to say it like it is. People are afraid to be alone.
People are afraid to be in love alone.
That too. And another thing is the third thing. People are afraid of commitment. Because here's the thing. You're in a relationship, you get to play, you get to do whatever. But when you're in a marriage, people don't realize that's a job. Okay? That's first and foremost. There is no middle way. There is no halfway. It's either I'm going to do it or I'm not. It's when I go to work, I'm at work. When I go home, he is my work. She is my work. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. And that's what people get lost at.
Depending on the terms of your relationship, because, you know, everybody's relationships are different. And there are plenty of people who are in polyamorous relationships, they're in open relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's what you agree is comfortable for your relationship. But a lot of people don't even talk about it, and that's where the trouble starts.
Right,
you know what I'm
communication.
saying? Because
when it comes to marriage, you got to get to that point because you got people like me. I fall out of like way faster than I fall in love. So it's like,
at least you're honest about it.
I like before I fall in love. That should be a shirt. But a lot of people won't admit that, okay, yeah, I messed up and I should go and blah, 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 but then you don't know how to do it. That's messed up on your behalf because you wasn't paying attention.
So has any of you ever gaslit somebody before?
Never.
No, I just tell them leave me alone. I just tell them don't call me.
Never.
Like it's easy for me. I don't care. Like I don't care about your soul. It can go to hell and drive up the bus to heaven, and I can really give a damn. Like that's how much I don't care.
Oh my god!
All right. Is this gaslighting? So me and my girls, my kids, we play hide and seek, and my spot to hide in is a closet because they think I'm too big to fit in there, but I don't. So they can't find me. While they're running in circles in the house, I just appeared and say, "Daddy, where'd you go?" I said, "What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time." Is that gaslighting?
Yes. You're playing with your mind. But I swear I didn't see you though. Yeah.
Wow.
Gaslighter.
I be standing there with coffee like, y'all can see me?
I drink my coffee really slow.
I disappear.
That's all I've done.
Hi, Dad.
I think about it. Don't do that. Don't do that. You scared us. Okay.
It's like the movie thing.
Yeah,
you
no.
see him in the background and then you turn the camera around like, oh, okay. Why you do that? Well, like, what was the purpose of you doing that?
I don't recall ever doing that to like a female though. In my knowledge.
I've
never done that
I just
really
say
to a
leave me
friend.
alone. It's so easy for me to just leave me alone. Cause you shut up.
But how long did it take before you got to that point? Because your heart was gullible. You had a gullible heart stage.
Didn't you used to run the little gals when you was in school? How many little girls you done had?
All of them.
Stacked up, racked up,
Yeah, that was before I grew up.
backed up. That's what
Okay, so let's talk about before you grew up then.
Oh, I just didn't care.
Yeah, all of the middle school girls, especially the white ones.
I still didn't care. He knew that.
And every weekend,
But
they would
it's
stop by the
not
house.
about. That's the point. Is
And
that
play
you don't
Montel
care.
Jordan.
But have you ever gaslit any of them?
I see that. That's fine.
No, it was gaslit. It was gaslighting. What?
Nothing.
See it, alright? Oh, okay, I'm done.
Some glasses on.
Really?
Pour it up.
Anyways.
Have you ever done it before?
Gaslighting somebody?
Yeah.
No, but I would like to say I've been gaslighted numerous amount of times, but I just don't really want to speak on it because it just takes me back there.
It triggers you?
Yeah. It triggers me a little bit, and I'm just not.
See, he's ticking right now.
Really just trying to.
I'm
not even trying.
It's above you now?
I'm not even. It's above me. I leave it in God's hands.
I heard that one. He's so smooth with it too.
I don't even feel the need.
I ain't even about to give you my energy for what had happened.
I'm with him on that one.
It ain't even
Listen.
happening.
Yeah.
I feel that.
There's one. There's another one. And another one.
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
Hey y'all, SAB here with the Coco Crew. Don't forget to check out Energy with Tara Mondays at 5 and Wednesdays at 1 Central Standard Time. But don't forget about the Coco Show podcast. Bye!
But yeah, it just comes from a place of narcissism, and honestly, I don't think. I think it's something else that it's something about the way those people were raised. They didn't receive that amount of love or something, and they're not able to reciprocate that amount of love to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? To not gaslight you. Like, you feel me? It's something that makes them do that.
Yeah.
And they're not understanding it. I don't think they understand it, but they don't really understand it. So.
Well, it comes from a place of selfishness. That's what damn shit.
Yeah.
Because the person being gaslighted is like, why do that? Like, what's the point?
It's like they don't know any other. It ain't that they don't know any other way, but they haven't found another way to do stuff and not feel uncomfortable or out their comfort zone. If they're comfortable with doing it, then it's their way of life or their way of walking.
What if it's that a person likes a specific way you act in a given day or moment that they get a high off of? So if they meet you, it's like, okay, their engagement to that is kind of low, but then if they see you get high about something, they're like, ooh, that was entertaining. And only to kind of reconjure that again, they gaslight you by trying to, turn the tables on you. Only so that you act like that again, and they can see that again and be like, ooh, that was entertaining. Because I have people like, they especially black people. I'm just saying, they want to see black people act out of your character because they all think we all ignorant and we quick to just drop a bomb on a place. You know what I mean? And just tear it up. But like, I don't know. I just feel like that's people get high off that, and so they love that part about you. So they'll associate themselves with you, calling themselves a friend, a loved one, or whatever, only to feed off that energy, but to provoke it, to make it continue to come out.
Yeah.
That's why I tell y'all silent skills. Silence.
That's just a horrible person. Like, that's evil.
It is. Yeah. Deception.
Yeah.
There's many words for it.
But even like simple things where like you're not together anymore and you know that you're trying to distance yourself from this person and they know exactly the right things to say and do to get you back in the cycle of things. Yeah. I miss you. You're the only person for me. I'm sorry I did what I did. And then they turn around and do it again.
Can I ask a question? How do you, and you don't have to answer it because we're on the mic. How do you feel about that person?
I mean, you don't feel good about that person. I mean, me personally,
as a whole,
or
overall,
like,
just
I don't know. I feel like it's borderline. I don't know if it's like sociopath or psychopath because I can't remember what's the difference. But yeah, I feel like you're an abusive person.
Do you have any feeling of, I guess, sympathy for the illness that they don't understand?
I don't think it's that they don't understand. I think they're very aware of what they're doing, but there's never any acknowledgement of it, and that's why it's gaslighting.
Yeah,
I believe that the abused becomes the abuser.
Think so?
I believe that in some situations.
Yeah. Cause the person that did it to me, I turned around and did the same thing back to them. I was like, you know, I gave it. I mean, but I need you to understand the energy that you met me at. I'm gonna meet you the same place, so that you can see like this doesn't feel good, and then I deuce. Then I deuce out.
And I feel where you coming from. I guess my personality is different. I can't stand the tick for tack. I'm not a tick for tack person. I just rather like make myself obsolete in the situation. Like, I just like disappear.
Making yourself out of the equation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just can't. I
But see,
feel like, why am I wasting so much energy to make you feel bad about what you did to me? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. And that's just my way about it. I don't know. I just don't like, I don't entertain toxicness. I read it and I find it and I feed it away from me. Real fast. I have to.
I had to just one time though. I did. I really did. And then I disappeared, like faded to black. Where'd you go? I can't find you. Yeah.
No, so is it gaslighting off what I just said when I said feed you away from me? So if I found ways to lure you away from me and keep you from being around me, intentionally knowing what I'm doing by putting you out there because I know that those things attract you, and not just talking about like turning you to somebody else or another guy or something, like just in general, a male or female, and I just don't feel like being bothered with your intoxication.
So not lure you away, because lure is to draw, push you away.
Yeah, push you away. Thank you. So if I pushed you away, intentionally,
right,
by gassing you up about other things in life or other observations that's out there, is that gaslighting?
Gaslight? Are you manipulating that person into?
That's what it sounds
thinking,
like.
No, that's not.
necessarily.
No, that's not the same thing.
No.
I mean, if you being
So
straight
am I just
up and telling them like you telling them like you can go do this, you can do that.
That's not gaslighting.
But if you also telling them like your intentions and why you telling them to do all that, I guess that's not gaslighting. I mean, it wouldn't be gaslighting
that's
at all.
not. There's nothing abusive about telling somebody to go out there and try new things.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's not like, if you were like, oh no, don't leave. I wasn't like, when you thought I was out with this girl last night, I was at my mom's house. Like, this is all in your head. Like, no, that's not what happened.
Okay.
It's manipulation. Understand the manipulation. You're not manipulating someone to leave you alone. That doesn't make any sense to me.
You manipulate them to love you more?
To not leave
and
to think to make them think that they're crazy.
They did.
Okay, so that means, say for instance, let's use an example.
Oh no, I've never gaslighted. I mean, I've never did that.
You said it right the first time.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I never
you
did.
do the thing they did, all the while making you feel like you're crazy by assuming or even questioning me that I did the thing.
No,
Right.
no,
That
I've never.
you
did
assume
that.
I did, but you don't have proof I did.
No.
Right. You can.
But actually,
you
louder
can
than
never
words
find
though.
solid proof, but you know.
But actually, louder than words.
But sometimes you find the solid proof, and they're still like, no.
No, that's not real.
That's not real.
I just see that's just a definition of toxic. Like, if
Like,
I'm
I
trying
saw
to-
you with this girl.
Right. Like, if I'm trying to voice
That
something
wasn't
to
me.
you, and you just trying to
Oh well, yeah.
It wasn't me.
switch it around and
Do you
flip the
understand
story.
what it means, huh? Like,
No.
Yeah.
Nah, I just caught it earlier. I was like, nah, I ain't never did that. I actually caught it. I'm like, wow, have I done that? No, I've never.
Like, if we're roommates, right? And you eat my Cheerios, and I told you that was from my heart. Right? And I come for my Cheerios, and I say, yo, Drake, what about Cheerios? Man, you ate those last week. No, I didn't, bro. That's why I'm questioning about my Cheerios. What my Cheerios? I don't know. I don't have any Cheerios, Nate. You ate those last week. And you making me think in the last week to avoid the fact that you ate them Cheerios?
Yeah.
That's gaslighting.
No. So I have.
Dre don't eat my Cheerios.
I have been gaslighted plenty of times.
I have
Oh, you
been
have?
too. I mean, don't feel bad. I have been too, but I haven't done. I've never done it to someone, but I have been.
Dang.
it takes too much
crazy, right?
energy.
I'm a victim.
Don't go back.
Here's my story.
I feel like you're a victim when you've gone through a phase, at least romantically, when you've actually cared about somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just don't care about anybody, I'm sure you're not really going to get gaslighted, because at the end of the day, you're going to be like, well, I didn't care about you anyways. But if you actually care about someone and you really like trying to make it work, I think that's when you can become a victim of gaslighting. Because then they know that you're vulnerable, that they can do things, and that you're going to come back.
I just don't give a fuck for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't need, like, that's what I'm... Go ahead.
I don't think we have enough, and I know I have to edit the curse, but...
Yes, you do.
I don't care enough to allow it to affect
me, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if it happens,
or physically,
I'm gonna be like, all right, whatever, because I know the truth, and I don't need to prove the truth, and I just kind of like keep living. And I feel like it's how you kill jokes. You know, if you don't get it and you kill it, and you're trying to like, wait, what'd you say? I'm like, I said this, and it's supposed to be funny. Oh, but you said it this way, but no, that's not what I meant, and the joke's dead at that point.
Yeah.
That's right. You're not giving a fuck.
It's not funny.
I feel like as a person, you shouldn't even let someone else get to you that bad mentally. Like, if you feel like you are in that space, like, you just need to let it go, because that's just not good for you.
But that's easier said than done for some people.
Yeah, it is. It
you know
really
what I'm saying?
is.
Especially if you're the type of person where you didn't grow up with a lot of love and validation and affirmation and those, you know what I mean? It's different for different people.
Dropping them big old words.
Sorry.
Girl.
You know.
Some of them I don't know.
Oh, you look.
He vibing with me.
I mean, I'm there, but it's just like she be like hitting me with them wang wang wang. I'm like, man, I gotta look this up.
I mean, but it's certain things that you need as a human being, that you're not always gonna get everything you need from your parental unit, your family, whoever. But that's supposed to be the foundation of where you get those things.
Right.
But your parents, your guardians, whoever, they're human. They didn't get everything they needed either. So once you become old enough and you're aware, it's for you to seek those things out in the safest place that you can find it. And I mean, sometimes, and that looks different for everybody. Like, I watched a documentary about some strippers the other day, and this kid that grew up, he had no idea that his mom was a stripper. Like, he just knew that, like, his mom would go to this place. It was always fun for him because it was video games or whatever. But like, when he went back after he knew, like, oh,
so he was there with her?
Yeah, like, all the strippers would bring their kids. They would stay there. Like, somebody that was there would watch all the kids while they played video games. And like, they would be like in the back somewhere while their moms was up front doing whatever they needed to do. Like, and I mean, that was their family. Like, everybody was on drugs though. And this person that did this documentary, like, I think he's a music artist now. I can't remember what his name is, but at any rate, it's on Hulu. Check it out.
Sound like Black Dynamite.
They slick, dude.
No, the orphanage. You remember? You had whores and orphans. The whores raised in the orphanage.
That's crazy.
I thought it was Timbaland.
That's right. What? That's right. Absolutely.
Like, whenever we realized like that we didn't receive the amount of love that we needed from our parents or from our family, so we need to be the ones to be able to instill that love in our children.
Right.
We need to raise them properly. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that we're raising them with the proper amount of affirmation, self-love, just teaching them the way.
Right, so that they won't seek it in places that are not good for them. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't get all those things, you're gonna look for it. And when you haven't been taught that you don't have it, and you don't know where to look for it, how to get it, you're gonna end up in situations like that. That's why people end up in abusive relationships and think it's love,
because as soon as you get that piece of love, you just like, oh, this is love, but
no, it's wrong. It's toxic. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know really where I was going with that, but yeah.
I do the same thing. So right to a dead wall. Like,
yeah, but still, you know, like, once you're old enough to parent yourself, it's your job to figure out what you lack and to find the safest place to get it.
That's funny how you say it, parent yourself.
Everybody doesn't know how to do that, and so you find yourself in these really horrible situations.
Well,
sometimes.
that's because some people were raised on love and some were raised on survival.
Yeah.
It's just, it's completely different worlds.
Yeah.
And if one person was raised on love, another one was raised on survival, I don't know if the person that was raised on survival is going to bring down the person that was raised on love, or whether the person that was raised on love is going to teach love to the person that was raised on survival.
I think everyone's different,
I
think it comes with your own self-awareness. You know what I'm saying?
What if you didn't have love though?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. What if you didn't have love and you didn't have survival, and you had a nest egg? Then what?
Oh, what?
You basically been coached.
Unfortunately, we call those millennials nowadays.
I mean, I didn't mean nest egg.
I'm just saying.
I want to bring some up, piggybacking off like what you were saying, like if you didn't grow up with it, or like if you didn't already like have that instilled in yourself, you're gonna search it. You know what I'm saying? Seek it. Right. So my question to y'all, I want to know y'all opinion. So y'all know, like when DJ was saying words of affirmation, instilling that in your kids and stuff like that. So like, let's say you instill it in yourself. You know how some people be like, look in the mirror and be like, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're gonna do, like, tell yourself good things.
Yeah.
But I also heard, I don't know where I heard it, I think I like read it or somewhere, and it said that if you have to tell yourself stuff like that, then you really don't believe it.
Not necessary.
No,
Not necessary.
but I feel like it.
Point of view, I would like to say,
because that's like building up your self-esteem.
Yeah. Because it triggers your mind into already being in that position.
Yeah, like for example, they were saying like, if you have to look in the mirror and be like, you're beautiful, like if you know you're beautiful, you shouldn't have to tell yourself that. That's like how they were trying to say.
Well, I'd rather you tell yourself you're beautiful in the mirror versus somebody telling you you're beautiful and lie to you.
Yeah.
And then you need to understand the power of the brain.
Right.
The brain is always listening. Like if you understood the power of your cells, you will understand that it's okay to talk to yourself and you know what I'm saying, speak love and life to yourself in general.
Right. Yeah.
Because no matter how we act on this planet, we still want the human race to survive. And we all know, we're using up the resources on this one. Yeah, we're replacing natural oil with water right now.
Let me just say this. If we all came to one, I guarantee you our resources will last just a little bit longer.
We can't get over ourselves.
Exactly.
Exactly. Many things separating us from religion, politics,
money,
just identifying
racism,
everything but being.
Oh, but you named the number one thing. What runs this world?
Money.
Not really.
Religion?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, religion.
Yeah, before the money,
It's so much stuff that the Vatican is hiding from us. The Catholic religion it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The Christianity in and of itself. Oh my goodness, the expansion of Christianity was one of the most violent things ever. You remember when the world was ruled by religion and Christianity? You remember what they called it? The Dark Ages.
Because I was like, are you about to say the Dark Ages? You said the Dark Ages. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's true though, because they did. Because I was always wondering, like, why do they keep calling it Dark Ages? But they were constantly, Christ, like
the Salem witch hunts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They made a movie about that on Disney.
They made an entire video game series about it called Assassin's Creed with the Knights Templar and everything. Like that.
Facts. What about Satanic Panic?
Okay.
Do you, I listened to a podcast that like dove into the whole Satanic Panic era. It's people that died in jail, separated from their children over foolishness.
White lies.
Like, because of religion.
Oh, wrong word placement.
What are the Palestinians and the Israelites still fighting over?
Yeah, they're still fighting over land.
All completely led by their religion.
When the land is all of ours.
Is it though?
It really is.
Is it?
It really is.
Supposed to be.
Because I really think nobody on this earth will be satisfied until a big earthquake happens and everybody's running for their lives.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
I know. And it's sad to say that.
That's when the world will be born again.
But then that's when everybody's gonna be like, oh my God,
I love you, I need you.
And then once the whole world is done being drenched in water is gonna shrivel and dry up as the sun burns its burning flame once again and dries the land up, rise, and then it comes.
Negro Donis over here.
I know, right?
I mean, y'all know it's true though. I know y'all feel.
I was actually just expecting another ice age, and the only reason why I say that is because if you think about history,
fire next time.
nah, if you think about history, it's been ice, flood, ice, flood, ice,
water, drench, drown the earth. Just drown
and
That was
freeze it.
always the most interesting thing about the rainbow, because Christians will tell you that the rainbow symbolizes that God said He would never destroy the earth again by water. That
Or
doesn't include
the kitty turn beat the devil's wife.
Okay, but that doesn't include fire or ice or
No,
plenty of other
the Bible.
things.
They know
that they'll never destroy the earth again.
Flood.
Yeah, just by flood, right?
Yeah.
So what about fire and
That's
plague?
why I said
and,
fire next time.
Well, the reason why I said they said fire comes from the heavens, and I thought to myself, there are only two things. Yeah, it was two things that came.
One
Actually,
just
three.
barely missed the earth.
Yeah, three things
During the whole COVID
presidential election.
Three things. We're not getting into that. Three things.
He did it.
I'm nipping in the butt right now.
He did it.
Three things that made me think about rain from fire, fire from rain, whatever.
What?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Pompeii?
One big earthquake. Because honestly, it goes up, rain comes down. Asteroid, number 2. Number 3, you said this a couple of days ago, the star that was so close to the moon, the space station. Well, okay, but the space station. It rains down. So you hit the atmosphere, it's gonna look like. So I mean, it's things that are on print that we just really just gotta look at it and see. Cause I mean, with the weather it has right now, we getting a lot of rain, we getting a lot of storms,
hurricanes.
We getting a lot of hurricanes, knocking down power lines, knocking down trees,
Destroying lines.
yeah, the trees. If y'all would, I have never heard a tree from windfall until that day. And it sounded like a huge monster coming through the woods. Probably the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It is a loud
very loud. Very. I mean, it sounds like a giant is breaking.
Like it's so loud that you're trying to figure out why the building didn't shake.
And that is the scary part. And it just gets to in my head like, y'all, look at all this craziness that's going on. Can y'all for once wake up in the morning and stop and just be a human? Be a human.
It's too much, Jesus.
Because by the time you realize, I watched a movie on Netflix called The Impossible. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's about the tsunami that hit India. Legit, they were in a swimming pool when it hit. And they showed how bad she got battered and beat underneath the water as the tsunami was twirling them.
Is that with Ewan McGregor?
Yes.
This came out.
No.
It's been out. No, it's been out.
I mean, it came out.
Yeah, it just came out on Netflix. Yeah.
What's it called?
The Impossible.
It's at the very top. So it's logged.
Yeah. You can't
Oh, it's one of the top 10s?
Right now, I think it's like number.
It's like the number 1 feature right now.
Okay, it's number 1.
I mean, you'll see when you log on, it'll be at the top.
But check that out, and that right there alone should let you know they had legit seconds. It was a tremor. They saw the birds. They looked down. They saw the wave. That was it. What made it worse is, yeah, they survived, but then as I watch news stuff, not news, I watch near traffic. Whoa! I watch stuff about weather in the earth all the time. And it's one thing that they say, the first wave is not the one you need to worry about. It's the second wave.
Yep.
I never knew a tsunami had 2 waves.
Me neither.
Right. So if you like, oh, we're fine. Nah, the second one is deadlier than the first one.
I feel like y'all knew it, you just didn't want to believe it.
Nah, I never knew it.
I mean,
No, I didn't.
I never knew
You
it.
watch Naruto?
Oh, God.
You ever watch Naruto?
Yeah.
Shippuden? Okay. You remember when Madara brought down the first moon?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, y'all stopped that one. So What y'all gonna do about that?
That's true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. Because a
That
bigger one
makes
came
sense.
down. Yeah, y'all have to watch that. But
it's one of the greatest things in the world. Don't bash it.
Is it anime?
It was awesome.
It is.
Yeah, it was
But
awesome.
it's just
not my bad.
it's things like that, and I was watching
say
it.
that, but see, here's the thing.
It's not.
Naruto have a grown man crying tears, okay, because it's just so in your feels. Like you actually love it, okay.
You should watch. Grown people should watch anime. Anime is really like for adults.
You just have to find anime is for adults.
You just have to find that
You just have to
one.
find the one for you.
Yeah,
they got
There's
fucking
grown people making
anime.
this
I mean, it's for adults. That's not for kids.
Hey Nate, scrub that.
Let me tell you something. If you watch Bad Hair on Hulu, then you need to watch every anime ever created because that was one of the worst movies ever created.
Bad Hair?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No. Bird Box.
Here's the problem. Bad Hair was hilarious, but it was supposed to be a scary movie. You weren't supposed to be laughing at it.
See, I can see.
Lena Waithe was hilarious.
I figured
in
that was a laughable movie because I'm like, bad hair. I guarantee it's got something to do with a weave. And I just kept passing.
So I got a question. What was the whole message behind Bird Box?
Sandra Bullock wanted to kiss a black man.
You
The
can't
end.
see your demons.
And get away with
You can't see your demons.
And get away with it. The end.
That was it? Okay.
Basically. But I mean,
I was like, damn, Sandy, if
those-
you wanted to kiss a black man, you could have just did it. You didn't have to bring us through all of
She's on the
this.
status. You can't, and you only get to choose one black man. You can't have a plethora.
I mean, okay.
So
It's
that's
sad
what
that everybody forgets Machine Gun Kelly was in that thing.
yeah.
He was.
But yeah,
He didn't win.
back to what I was saying. Everybody is gonna be running when the end of the world is because they're gonna be scared.
I can't remember.
With no clothes on.
I don't remember.
What?
I heard somebody say they didn't have clothes on.
Bird Box.
And they
Bird
ran.
Box.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
I don't want to remember Bird Box.
Okay.
I just don't.
I've never seen it, so
You ain't missing much.
It's good.
I figured
It's good.
end it,
The
son.
message is just
Retarded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not the right word.
Have you ever
Please
seen
edit
The
that.
Happening? Where you couldn't breathe in the air, or you would basically kill yourself.
Girl, that was a COVID movie.
Wasn't it?
I feel like I had.
Like you just couldn't breathe the air.
Am I
But
lying?
it was started by
So
the
like
plants,
Bird Box,
right?
you can't look outside. If you
Yeah.
look, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't see your
You
demons.
can't see.
You're supposed to
Because
see your
once
worst
the demon
fears,
sees you,
so-
you see the demon, it's over with.
Yeah.
And you're gonna kill
Like it's
yourself.
over. You're gonna kill yourself. That's what the demon. That's how much.
It's
Demon,
like you can't
That's how much
com-
power the demon has.
It's like you can't comprehend what you're seeing, so you'd rather kill yourself. than see
It's
it.
like the demon just snatches your soul, and your corpse just does whatever it takes to kill itself instantly.
I feel like I love myself too much to be able to do that.
Have y'all ever seen a God movie, like just based on angels? Why do we always watch movies, and why do we always produce movies that has the devil taking
Sinister.
over Earth? Sinister. Thank you.
I was getting ready to say Thor until you said like angels and stuff. So.
Like I caught you before that.
I
But
think that's what Vice Versa by Pastor Troy was about.
open.
When it's bad was good and good was bad.
I was hoping you did not say that because I just saw that video the other day.
I'm just saying.
I just saw that video the other day. I just saw that video.
Somebody gotta play that song.
You know he was about that.
Oh, what?
Stupid.
But yeah, I always thought about that because I'm just like, possession. All right, you got so many possession movies, but you don't have no angel movies. You don't have nobody being possessed by an angel.
I'm telling you.
You don't have.
No one wants to see that.
No, matter of fact, the
No one
last
see
one
that.
was what's his name? Cuba. What that boy last name is? That's crazy.
Cuba Gooding
Junior.
Yeah, what's the movie came out with in the '90s and he was an angel? It came out in
Radio.
'95.
That was not radio.
Fool.
Stop.
It was a movie that came out in '95. I seen it in the customer's home, and she
Pearl
told
Harbor.
my ear out. No,
Nate, he was
he
not
was
in
an
Pearl
angel.
Harbor. Yes, he was.
The guy
Yes, he
died.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
And he was the guy's angel, and he brought the guy to heaven, and the guy was able to create his own.
Norbit.
What?
I mean,
No, man, stop.
What is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, she told me to go watch it, and I sent it to you, and we were supposed to watch it, and we never watched it. It was on demand. This was like.
Have you
in the
even seen
beginning of COVID.
Avengers?
Oh, you brought it back?
Are you playing with me right now? Of course I wouldn't have seen it.
Stop gaslighting people.
Yeah, stop gaslighting people.
That's not nice. It's abusive.
That's really.
Be kind to one another.
Be kind.
Yeah, rub shoulders.
Let's go into 2021 like way better than we did 2020. It's your man David Strange, Shanti.
Bye guys.
DJ S.
Charmaine.
G. Dre.
Hi, y'all.
DJ.
Alright, fam.
Miss J.
Yeah.
That is the Coco Show. Holla.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.